Hey guys, Patrick TCAP Ireland here. You've just tuned in and watching some Tennis Boys to... Wait a minute. Oh, this isn't right. That's right. Tennis Boy and Slave2mistresses. We're doing a reaction video. Okay, this is uploaded by Saul last week. Thank you very much. And in the description he gives a shout out to Ember and Fierno, who got some clips of Slave2mistresses after the fact. So, let's roll the clip.
Dateline and Perverted Justice set up an investigation in this beachfront house, and it's going to get crowded. Some men even coming two at a time. Here comes a 25-year-old psychology student named Safraz Khan. Weeks before he arrived at our house, Khan, who uses the screen name Tennisboy213, took 3 years off his age and began speaking to a perverted
I wonder if he talks about tennis in his chat. I've never read his chat.
She's a 13-year-old female.
Do we have a way to call that guy?
Dateline pays Perverted Justice to do what it normally does, set up profiles in chat rooms that appear to be from underage teens, in this case ages 13 to 15, who are curious about sex. In his chat, Khan asks the girl if she's a virgin and if she likes older guys. He writes,
all the classic stuff.
I would make love to you for hours.
Then Khan the
for hours. Okay.
Becomes
okay, big boy.
the teacher, advising her on
fucking Johnny Sins over here.
Erections, masturbation, oral sex, sexual positions, and how sex for her may hurt at first because she's a virgin. But he clearly knows what he's doing is illegal.
I'm kind of afraid to come see you because I could go to jail if I touched you. You're a minor.
This isn't one of the best chat log reading voices. The guy who does Lauren's chat is way funnier.
But later, he sends along a picture of his genitals and says,
look at that. What do you say about that? The pose, the kind of shy-looking pose. I love it.
He'll bring
the mop
lots
hair.
Of condoms. He makes a date online to come to the girl's house when she says she'll be alone. Now he's here.
You can come in. Hi.
Khan is walking into a house loaded with hidden cameras.
Why? I don't know why this reminds me of fucking Metal Gear Solid. You know, the radar with the fucking camera cone, the cones of vision.
Appears to suspect there's more here than meets the eye.
Fucking solid
shade. Sit down if you want.
No, that's alright. You're the one I talk to on the phone.
On the phone?
Yeah.
Because he's wary, I decide
to make
an early appearance.
You can come in here and sit down for a minute if you want.
I need to talk to you for a minute. Why don't you have a seat right there, please?
He comes in anyway, after he was hiding in the doorway.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry for what?
That I did this.
But remember, we told you it was going to get crowded. That's because our next visitor is very close by.
He's tagging in Slave2mistresses.
A minute, so it's going to get interesting.
Meanwhile, I continue to have my conversation with Tennis Boys.
And what did you do exactly?
They're having a rally here.
I came to meet someone that...
It's 40 love to Chris.
And why did you do that?
I don't know.
It sure seemed like you knew what you wanted during this chat.
And we're out of time because our next visitor is here.
Copy that. Stay low.
I love this.
Right outside the house, scoping.
I love this interaction, by the way.
Turn.
This like a double date over here.
To catch a predator first, our decoy invites him inside.
Fucking, she got spooked there by seeing fucking your boy Slave2mistresses.
Why don't you come in over here and
she jumped back a
stand
little.
right over here at the bar. How are you? Good, good. Please come here. I want you guys to meet each other. This is Tennisboy213. and Tennis Boy, this is Slave2mistresses. Right?
It's like speed dating, you know. Oh, okay, yeah. Switch on the tables, and you know, hello, Tennis Boy. This is Slave2mistresses, Tennis Boy, or Slave2mistresses, Tennis Boy.
What are you doing here?
Actually, it's pretty clear to us what he's doing here and who he is. It's all in his online chat.
Is that the punch?
26-year-old Yazan As4 uses the screen name Slave2mistresses. That gives you an idea what's on his mind. He's a former member of a Jordanian basketball team and now a student and personal trainer.
The Jordanian Globetrotters.
As4 chatted with a decoy who told him she was 13.
The Jordanian
Khan,
Dreamers.
As4 mostly wanted the girl to do things to him. We can't get too detailed, but we can say he prefers to be treated like a dog and also a toilet. We'll have to leave it at that. He sends live video of himself naked.
That's
dog.
Look, You said you couldn't read the chat because it's of graphic nature. You said exactly what was going to be in the chat, and then you showed pictures of it too.
Along with a link to a website that illustrates what he's talking about. So what's he have to say now that he's alongside another potential predator, just like two guys at the bar?
What are you doing here?
Yeah, they're sitting up at the bar. Mine's again, isn't it?
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, it sure seems like he had a lot of plans.
Can I have a pint of special? Laird.
Can I ask a question? Sure. Is my family gonna have to know about this?
Why are you so concerned about your family knowing?
Because this is something that would just ruin my life.
Well, you made the decision to come in here, but you just
have one for yourself, Chris. Whatever you're having, mate.
For you.
Can I get a Jaeger bomb for the decoy?
Did you bring your collar with you? No. What is all this slave talk in here? And you're saying all this to a girl who said she was 13?
And one for himself.
13, yes.
It's supposed to be 13.
What is all this about?
I don't want to have sex.
What's he texting?
Well, that's not what you say here.
Absolutely not yet on him.
Got a collar on there. You sent this, right? You sent this?
I can't remember.
You can't remember. That's you, though, right? So there's only one way that these pictures could have gotten here, and that's by
Tennisboy seeing all this. It's great.
And for you, you sent pictures too, didn't you?
Oh, Tennisboy.
And what did that picture show?
He knows.
I was naked.
You thought that was okay to send a naked picture of yourself to a 13-year-old girl?
No, it's not okay.
Well, why did you do it?
It's not.
It's a weakness of mine.
Do you do this all the time?
No.
I have a compulsion.
He brought condoms and knows what's going on.
He brought lots of condoms.
You've seen this
because he goes on to have sex for hours.
Well,
he's a porn star.
What you've walked into here.
Yeah.
You're still trying to.
Slave2mistresses is going to be the fluffer.
What's going on here?
And Tennisboy is going to do all the action.
Dateline NBC.
Okay.
And we're doing a story on adults who try to meet underage.
15 cameras come out the woodworks.
As 4 still appears confused, but Khan clearly knows what's coming.
I love this. Khan just Tennisboy or Khan or whatever just explains it to fucking Slave2mistresses. It's fucking great.
Yeah, but
it's like, dude, we're on fucking jail.
We're both gonna get arrested, I think.
Dude, we're gonna get fucking arrested, man. Shut up.
What?
What?
I'm very sorry about this. I just want to make things right. I feel really bad about this.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Khan leaves, as 4 follows shortly after. Outside, the Flagler Beach police are waiting.
15 cops come out of the woodworks. Know what I'm saying?
Back at the police station, the two men are questioned by investigators at the same time, as 4 is worried about his reputation and still says he didn't do anything wrong.
The situation will hurt me if it's on the TV. I'd not do any criminal in my life. Even I'd not do any sex with a woman.
What if you had got it over here and she had wanted to have had sex with you?
I will not accept.
I will not accept.
Because many girls tried to have sex with me.
Fucking stud over here.
I did not. I swear I am virgin.
Mr. Popular. I am virgin. That happened to me once. Well, not this situation, but the word I was working for Apple and I was had a call, and I wanted to know this lady. She had a problem with her iPhone or something. It wasn't connected to iTunes properly, or she wasn't able to restore it, or she wanted to restore it, or some sort of thing like that. And she had a MacBook. And I was looking, the first questions we're meant to ask is like, what version is your iTunes up to date? Is your Mac OS up to date? Because you have to have the latest version of iTunes to restore. And anyway, I asked what version of Mac OS did she have, and she stops. She goes, "Did you say virgin?" And I was like, I was like, no, I didn't say that.
My goal was to know her because she was nice with me.
Yes, your goal.
And I immediately thought of your boy, Slave2mistresses after. Because that's when I was getting into TCAP when I was working for Apple.
Things that you typed in there at some point.
Yeah, maybe that's true after I know her, but not
after
in
I
the
know
first
her.
hearing.
Down the hall, it's a different story with the
Pretty dang
psychology
accent.
major, Safraz
like it.
Khan.
I just made a terrible mistake.
Whereas this guy just has a boring
Could
American
possibly
accent.
affect me for the rest of my life. Would that be a fair assumption?
That would be a very fair assumption, actually.
Khan tells Detective Liz Williams of the Flagler Beach Police that he's been having sexual chats with underage girls since he was 20.
Oh my god.
How many of those girls did you send pictures to?
Probably all of them.
Oof.
All of them?
I struggle with this, you know.
What age is he? 22? Was it?
Obviously, I know. I've always known it's wrong, and I never realized just how big of a problem it is.
Later, both men were charged with 3 felonies, including attempting to commit a lewd act on a child and using a computer to send harmful material to a minor. If convicted, Khan could face up to 5 years in prison. As for, because he sent that live video of himself naked, has been charged with a second-degree felony and could be sentenced to up to 15 years in jail. And because both men are not U.S. citizens, if convicted, they could be deported after serving their sentences.
I thought your man, Savraz, would be a U.S. citizen, because he has like an American accent. Guyana. Really? I never would have guessed. Guyana. So he committed the felony again. Now Yazan is the interesting one because we've got more dirt on him.
Hello? Did you miss me?
Yes, miss.
So what time does your mom come home?
I can't remember.
I work in public. What are you doing right now? You sound kind of busy.
What are you doing?
Are you on the bed?
No, miss.
What games do you play? I just thought I played when I was...
That's enough of that. Okay, so that's it for the tag team of Tennisboy and Slave2mistresses.